The Joyfuls are camped outside the haunted house, listening to any clues about what is really going on. Before the town kids gone missing, Zach was in the haunted house that late night when he couldn't sleep off what Angela had told him. They were suddenly interrupted by noise, and they decided to leave. But Zach returned alone. He wandered through empty halls and stuffy rooms, certain that an idea would emerge. If only he gave it time, he would ponder through. The grand-grandfather clock, defunct for decades, chimed when the time struck 3 o'clock in the morning. The antique clock was no longer functional since decades. Zach was startled when the chandelier, adorned with cobwebs and broken pieces, lit up the entire staircase, revealing a giant creature. He looked like a half-man. The Joyfuls watched as the Bakersfield siblings fled the cruel, crampy castle in their haste, leaving footprints in the snow. They looked at each other, puzzled by their revelation and scared by the thought of what they heard from Zach's story of the ghost of Mr. Crampton. In less than a month, Christmas has arrived, and the town is mourning instead of celebrating. Several families are lost to search for their children. The pranks of the screaming caroler continue as the townspeople gather in despair, haunted by past memories. Elise goes to call the police at midnight. Roshan watches for signs of Zach, while Cedric and Pio sneak into the basement. To rescue the kids, they know Zach is inside the haunted house because they saw the Bakersfield siblings leaving, and they're sure that Patty would not want to face a ghost or a monster. That night, they plan to sneak into the basement, free each child, and inform the police. Elise stays at Pio's home to call the adults. As the clock strikes 12 midnight, they cautiously maneuver from their makeshift beds in the living room. They look around for Zach but don't see him, and they quickly reposition themselves at the front door. Snow is falling, and the night is pitch dark outside. Helped by the bright lamp, they say their prayers before leaving. Roshan keeps watch for Zach, while Cedric and Pio sneak into the basement to rescue the children. When they find the basement, they quickly free the kids, while Cedric and Pio discreetly guide them out, watches for any signs of Zach, while Elise calls the police. Just as the clock strikes midnight, they all carefully exits the house. Roshan locks the door and Elise goes to call the police. Meanwhile, they prepare to release the kids from the basement. The boys sneak in and rescue the children. After releasing all the kids, they look at each other, amazed and scared by what they've done. They promise to stop this harrowing fiasco and do everything necessary to save their town from the ghost of Mr. Crampton. With no more time left before Christmas, they work together to save their town from its dark actions.